Now for the very latest on our Faking the Grade investigation. This week, the 7 on Your Side I-Team is digging even deeper into grade-fixing allegations plaguing D.C. public schools. Our I-Team investigator Nathan Baca broke this story. Tonight, he's breaking new ground. Nathan, what do you have?
Well, Jonathan, we asked, what do parents think? We held a spirited roundtable with a group of moms concerned about the quality of education their children are receiving. 6 D.C. public school mothers, some of them with young children going through elementary school, others sending their second child through high school, and one woman taking care of her grandchildren, all of them gathering in the aftermath of ABC7's Faking the Grade investigation. Are you more concerned about your child's education? Show of hands if you are more concerned now. Amber Gove kept her hand down.
I think the increased openness and transparency with the data coming out is actually a really good thing. Yeah. It's much better to have some of the challenges out in the open.
I don't want to get into a blame game just on principals. I think it's a whole system.
These moms all agreed D.C. public schools need to pay more attention to early childhood education.
I'm going back now with a child in 4th grade who wasn't properly taught vowel sounds and blending sounds. So by the time he gets to middle school, if I didn't catch it now, if I didn't address it now, by the time he gets to high school, he'll be either further behind.
Did you think that there is enough focus on the early grades, or are you concerned that a lot of the attention is just going toward the high school level?
That foundation should be built when a child starts at 5 years old, and they should learn their reading.
If I were to pick one thing to work on in the district, it's probably early childhood, and maybe even earlier than what we've been doing, starting maybe even at the 0 to 3 range.
Another thing these moms want to see, follow-up from D.C. public schools administrators when parents ask for change.
I'm trying to make sure you understand who my child is, how my child learns. That's my job as a parent. That's my responsibility. When you tell me I can't come, that makes me suspicious.
Now, you don't really have to stay anymore and invest in your school and be a vocal advocate and work to make that school work for all the kids there, because you can go to a charter school.
The mothers debated amongst themselves on the topic of parental responsibility.
These parents got jobs they gotta hurry up and go to. They're not like me and you. I'm 60-something. Okay, I don't work anymore.
We tried to start a reading club. We had parents turn us down. I don't want my kids fined. I don't want them identified.
Parents tend to engage in elementary. They tend to want to be involved. When you hit middle school and high school, an interesting thing happens. Some principals don't want you in the school. They don't want you to volunteer. They don't want you there at all.
This video shows elementary students unable to type in their own names on school computers. That's because their keyboards are busted and their school can't afford anymore. D.C. taxpayers spend $2.5 billion each year on the entire public education system. Are your taxpayer dollars being spent wisely? The I-Team continues our Faking the Grade investigation. We have a part coming up at 6 o'clock tomorrow.
It is infuriating to think about what's happening there. Nathan, thank you for that.
Nathan,